How's it going, everybody? Today we're gonna be playing Star Trek Online. We're using the Mook. He works for the Federation. Last episode we were a cadet. We fought a bunch of Borg, saved a bunch of people from being assimilated, and I went from cadet to lieutenant. So let's see what we got here. Have a look around. We're at the spaceport. Supposed to talk here to this guy here, Admiral Quinn. Or the transporter chief. Let's talk to him first. Welcome to Earth Spacedock. How can I assist you? General information. This is the primary starbase serving the Sol system and one of Starfleet's largest bases in the Federation. More than 1,400 officers live on the station full time, and others shuttle between here and assignments on Earth, Mars, and Jupiter. Admiral Quinn is a commanding officer here, and he is also the liaison between the fleet and Starfleet Command on Earth. Okay? What can you tell me about this station? Already did that one. What are some of the main features of Earth Spacedock? Admiral Quinn's office is located in the operations area. If you ever need to speak to him or Ambassador Sugihara, you can find them there. We're a full-service starbase, so you can access the bank or the exchange, get your mail, shop, choose, and customize a ship, and heal your injuries here. Sounds good. Okay, shipyard. The chief engineering officer is located in the shipyard. Okay. Okay, shipyard. I have to go to shipyard for all this. Have other questions? Where can I learn about skills? Commander Bale can help you. He is stationed in Ops down the stairs from Admiral Quinn's office. Okay. Chief Medical Officer can be found in sickbay. Okay. Other questions? Want to access the exchange. Starfleet has an exchange for officers to buy or sell items. Use the terminals in the exchange area to access the auction. If you purchase an item, it will be mailed to you. If you sell an item, the credits will be added to your current funds. Okay? Every Starfleet officer has an account to store items that they may not need immediately. To access your bank, use the terminals all over Spacedock. Okay? Requisitions Club 47. I'd like to change my uniform. Where can I requisition away team equipment? Look for Ensign Lessa in requisitions. She should have what you're looking for. Okay. Is there a place to relax? You need to visit Club 47. Zuza keeps the dance floor hopping, but there is also a lounge area if you like things a little quieter. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, we're done with him. Let's go ahead and look around. Oops. Get familiar with this. Where's Quinn at? Admiral Quinn. This is... What do we got here? Oh, the mail. I don't got no mail. Talk to him. Talk to Temporal Agent.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future?
Who are you?
Well, where do I start? I'm 157 years old. That's only because I spent 90 years caught in a temporal distortion in the Typhon Expanse, serving as an ensign under Captain Morgan Bateson on the USS Bozeman. Much of the crew of the Bozeman found it difficult to integrate back into Starfleet. So much had changed. The Temporal Intelligence Agency took in many of my shipmates due to our first-hand knowledge of events that occurred in the past. So, that's where I ended up.
Damn. 157 years old? Very cool. There's Admiral Quinn. Let's talk to him. Greetings, Lieutenant. Admiral Sir Roger Thomas Carlton reporting.
We have a lot to discuss, Cadet.
It's Lieutenant.
I've read the reports. Facing off against Klingon raiders and a Borg invasion force within hours of leaving Starfleet Academy? Very unusual. In your own words, tell me what happened out there.
Alright, let's explain it.
That's quite the story.
Yes, sir, but it's all true.
And you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but I think you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her captain's chair.
Sir?
Under normal circumstances, it would take you years of work to get your own command. But these are not normal circumstances. We're at war with the Klingon Empire. The Borg have returned. I'm losing more trained officers and ships than I can spare. Ships we can build, but leaders with courage and honor, those are harder to find.
Continue.
It's time to try something different. I need someone who can handle themselves in a crisis and get the best out of their crew. Even though you're young, I think you're that person. I hereby promote you to the rank of lieutenant and give you command of the ship. Don't disappoint me. You will be assigned to the Klingon front, but first, you could use some new equipment for your ship. I have some improved consoles developed by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. These consoles can be installed on your ship to improve its abilities. As you improve in rank, you will earn better consoles. Other ships you will command throughout your career will have space for many more. When you're done here, go see Durr's racks to customize your starship's appearance.
Sounds good.
I've received a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth Spacedock. It may need assistance. Please talk to Malcolm Sissel in the shipyard. He will have more information about the missing vessel than I do.
Okay. Let's go ahead and accept that. Okay, okay. Okay, went through that. Okay.
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
Let's talk to Ambassador Sugihara. Greetings, Lieutenant. I am Ambassador Sugihara, and I am the Federation Diplomatic Corps Liaison with Starfleet. I will be able to offer you special diplomatic assignments once you reach a status attached within the FDC. The quickest way to reach this rank is to help out with certain inquiries into situations with political ramifications. I hear there's a situation that might need investigating over at the Celis system, located in the sector going by the same name. I will contact you with any diplomatic missions that arise from time to time. Okay.
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
Captain Nicholas Martin. Ready for a new mission, Lieutenant? I got one, so I guess I can't. Okay. Romulan Ambassador. Lieutenant, thank you for talking to me. I am Ambassador for New Romulus, and we are in need of aid. However, I'm afraid that we can only use the aid of someone who is more experienced. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh man. Let's go to,
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
okay. How do I get down there? You have an inquiry about training and ranks, correct? Very well. Proceed with the inquiry. I want to know more about my bridge officer's skills. Your bridge officers are your most important crew. They will improve your ship's functionality and accompany you on away missions. Okay, in spirit, okay.
Incursion reported in the Andor system. All available ships, please prepare for departure.
Oops. Okay. You got Lieutenant, Lieutenant Commander, Commander, Captain, Rear Admiral, and Vice Admiral. Okay. Okay, exit. Let's go ahead and the ship's dude. The shipyard.
Condition Alpha. Repeat.
Where am I at? Okay. Captain Sulu. Okay, let's go back up. Gotta go to the shipyard first. Here, Captain Sulu. Doesn't look like Sulu. Go to the ship's yard. See about upgrading my ship somehow. It's mine so far. Okay. Customize ship. Okay. The Miranda. That one looks pretty neat. Reliant. Saratoga. Okay. Reliant. Saratoga. Centaur. Miranda. Shikar. Standard. That's what I have now. Standard. Sleek. Utility. Future. All the ones I gotta buy with tokens. Gotta collect more. Okay, let's see which ones I can get. Future. Utility. Sleek. I'll take the future one. Okay. Windows. Type 1. I'll take 6. Future medium. Okay. Oh. Let's try that out for size. See what happens. .3D print your custom ship. Holy crap. Okay, somewhere it tells me I bought something for 6,000. Huh. Oh, there. No. Okay, there we go. Apply changes. Yeah. Okay. That one's done. There was something else I was gonna do. Oh. I was gonna see about weapons and stuff, if I can upgrade that stuff. Weapons and equipment. No. How much money do I got? Starship weapons.
Report to docking bay 8.
No energy credits. I don't got none. Nope. Not gonna sell any of that. Okay. How do I get a captain's yacht? The captain's yacht is available to Star Trek Online veterans who have been subscribed for 400 days or have purchased a lifetime. I got a few more days to go, because I ain't gonna buy one. Okay. Go to SS Azzura. Locate the missing. Locate the missing SS Azzura. Okay. So, how do I get back to my ship again?
When you're ready to return to your ship, click the Beam to Ship button in the upper left corner of your mini-map.
Let me find it. Oh, there we go. There we go. You got a lot of people here. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can. Oh God. You cleared the warp to sector space. Okay, let's go.
My friend sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons. I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew. A thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. But I fear that this conflict may be our undoing.
Okay. See if we can find that ship. Oh, Christopher, fake news up here. This ship. We're almost there. Andoria is 6 light years away.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azzura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Sounds like you have a little issue there. Rescue the SS Azzura. Stranded in space.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azzura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured, taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Trail, keep tracking that distress signal. She sounds all panicked. Okay. Okay. Sir, sensors are picking up several light attack craft on an intercept course. We'll need to deal with them before we can render aid to the SS Azzura. Full power to shields. Helm, take us in range. Scan some of this gas here.
Ship is under attack.
Take hydrogenized gas. Scan the SS Azzura. Captain, I'm detecting elevated radiation levels on the Azzura. I've alerted the transporter chief of the situation. She can brief you before you beam over to the Azzura. Report. Accept. Let's go on over there. All right. Speak to transporter chief. Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azzura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely but getting you back might be a problem until the Azzura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go and be careful, sir. Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's beam out. So let's see what we got, kind of mess we got here. Sir, I'm picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are the Azzura's captain and crew, but the rest are Orion. Okay. Plasma leaks are blocking our path to the survivors. We'll need to use the consoles to safely vent the plasma. Okay. Just seeing if we have anything going. Bypass plasma conduit. And let's keep on trucking. Take item. Klingon grab box sauce. Great. I'm hungry. Bypass the plasma. We got over here. Get to take the gas. Okay. I'll figure that game out too soon. Open this container. Small shield charge. Klingon Raktio. Take off. Scan the crew member. He's injured. The crew member is critically injured and you do not have the training needed to assist him. Well, buddy, you're on your own. Bypass plasma conduit again. Is there anything in here we can pick up? A brute. Another injured guy, but we don't have the skills for fixing people. Captain brought. Scanning the warp core, Captain. Catastrophic failure and antimatter containment. Warp core breach is imminent. Captain, unless the breach is contained, the Azzura will be destroyed. You think?
An Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azzura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
Okay, I'll help your crew. One of these days I'll figure that game out. So let's go, guys. Uh-oh, another cutscene. Oh crap. This ship's about to blow and they're over there goofing off. Personal shield. All right. Go to the transporter room. We'll be right behind you. Scanning. Away team to Carlton. Chief, are you ready to transport? The Azzura's radiation are returning to normal. Get the people off the ship now. There you go. We have them, sir. Sensor detect more Orion ships on the way, Captain. We need you to get back. Well, let's go. It's beam out. go to the bridge. Okay. I got cats on my ship. Okay. First time I saw that part of my ship. Captain, incoming message from the Orion. Putting it on screen.
Leave now if you know what's good for you, Starfleet. We're taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
Wishful thinking. The Azzura and her crew are under Starfleet's protection. Okay. Slave Master battleship. Okay, cool. 11 kilometers away. Impulse engines. There we go. It's rock and roll here. It's a tough little ship there. No panic. Ooh, we might lose this one. We're at 13%, they're at 29%. We lost that one. Respawn. Let's see, what's the best way to tackle this thing? We got him this time. There we go. Well, Captain, we need to get within range and try to get transport lock on Captain Brott. We'll save Captain Brott. Boosting containment. We have her, Captain. Just like in the movies. Right when it blows up, we transport everybody over. Captain Brott is safely aboard, sir, and just in time too. We got her just before the ship exploded. Captain Brott has requested that we take her and her crew to sector space. Starfleet will get them home from there. She said she would be happy to speak to you if you wish. I'll speak with her.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
What was Azzura's
The
mission?
Azzura was a transport ship, best in the quadrant. Mostly I hauled medical supplies or farming equipment, but I had room in the cargo bays for a little of everything. I have one customer who is just crazy for Tranya.
Okay.
I don't save the galaxy on a regular basis like you Starfleet types do, but hauling cargo is a good way to make a living. I'm helping people in my own way. You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Tell me about the
There's
Orions.
thieves, pirates, and a whole lot of trouble if you ask me. Raiders have always been a danger to ships like mine, but the problem has gotten worse since the Orions allied with the Klingons. Now they think they can do anything to anyone. Someone needs to put a stop to these raids.
Okay.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can. We have been having trouble with the warp core for a few days. I was hoping I could make it to the closest starbase, but when the containment field started to collapse, I used every bit of power we had to help stabilize it. The minute I rerouted power from the shields to the containment field, the Orions were there. For all I know, they detected I was in trouble and were waiting for the right time to pounce.
Figures.
You saved my crew. I'll go back to Belarus for a few weeks, I suppose. I have enough latinum saved up to get me back on my feet. As soon as I can get another ship, I'll be doing transport runs again. I have customers waiting.
Cool.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Okay, let's depart system. All right.
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant ability 2. Diplomatic orders.
We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajen. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You were to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajen. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
Oh. Now I'm a babysitter. Let's accept. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. If you guys like this episode, go and subscribe. Ring that ding-a-ling, tickle that like button. Throw down a bunch of comments. And as always, stay awesome and sexy. And I'll see you all tomorrow.